Hello guys, welcome to another exciting class. And in today's class, I'll be showing you how to add more than one video into your timeline. Secondly, how to make a cut or a split on the video. And lastly, how to add transitions to your video clip. So these are the three things we are going to treat for today's class. So let's dive right in. So first of all, you want to click on new project and you select the clip. Now, if you want to add more than 1 to 2 to 3 clips inside your video, you can select them all at once, 1, 2, and 3. For example, you can select them and it will go straight to your timeline. Or you can select one first, import it into your timeline. Then, once the first one is into your timeline already, what you then have to do to add the second video, you then click on this plus icon here. This plus icon will take you back to your gallery where you're going to select the second or the third video. So I just wanted to show you this plus icon. So you can select on this plus icon and select the second video and put it inside. Now you can see the plus icon is still showing. So it shows that you can add so many clips, so many photos, any other thing you want to add. You can use this plus icon to get back to your gallery to add whatever video or photo you want for your timeline or you want to work on. So this is the second video, this is the first video. And if you notice, the second video actually came in front of the first video, but we can actually make the first video come before this second video. What I mean by the first video, this was the first video we imported. It has been taken back by the second video. So for us to bring back this first video, you can hold it for a long time, then drag it over. Can you see that? It was here before. Oh, I'm still holding it. You hold it, then drag it over. It's going to move over to the front. So you can see now we now have the first video first and the second video. You have the first video here and the second video is added here. So that's how to add 2 or more videos to your timeline. So I can decide to add more video. Now, one thing I also want to point out, you can also add videos in between these two. So for example, if this one is selected, if this video is selected, I can add a video before this second video. Now, how can I do that? I'll just click on the plus icon and then I'll add a third video. As you can see, the third video is now in between the first and the second video. Let's go down towards the end. So you can see the second video is here and the first video is here, while the last video is in between. So you can add video in between 2 other video clips. So that's actually how to add videos correctly into your timeline. Alright, so welcome to the next step. Now in this video, I want to show you how you can easily add transition in your Capcut editing app. Now, one of the beautiful thing about the Capcut editing app is that it has a whole lot of transitions, effects, and different things you can do with it. Just like most of the videos you watch on TikTok, most of those videos you watch on TikTok are created by Capcut because Capcut is more like a daughter company to TikTok. So the people who actually produce TikTok app actually produce are the same persons who produce the CapCut app. So I want to show you how to add transition. So we have our 3 videos set here right now. 1, 2, 3 videos. So I want to show you how to add transition. Now transition is just the beautiful transit or the beautiful movement from one clip to another, just from the first clip to the second clip and from the second clip to this third clip. So we want to add something beautiful, emotion, so something that has emotion that can be able to make our clip more, make our video rather more interesting and more exciting, instead of our video just moving from one clip to another and from this one to the next one just like that. The video is going to be very boring. So one of the beautiful thing about CapCut is you can add different beautiful transitions to your video. That's from one of your scene in your video to move to the next in a beautiful and a more interesting way. So this is how to add transition in our video. So let's go. So while we finish cutting and making a split on the video, and we can see that there are some white stuff here in between these two stuff, in between the 2 videos. So you can see there's this white thing here in between these 2 videos. Now this is a point, it's more like they call it a space or a gap between the 2 videos. Now this gap is where we add transitions. You can see it here also between this other one. There's this white gap here. So this gap is where we add transition from one video to the other. So if I want to add a transition on this from the first clip to the second clip, all you just have to do is click on this white icon here. Once you click on it, remember your data connection must be on because the Capcut app uses data connection to work properly. If your data connection is not on and it doesn't have and you don't have data, you're not going to see all of this interface and your Capcut app is not going to work very well. So the Capcut app rather requires data. So you have to put your data on so you can be able to see all of this, and you must have data on your on your browsing device or your browsing SIM card. So let's click on any of the effects. So as you can see, these are different transitions. You can see overlay transitions. If you click on the next one, camera transitions, you can see different transitions here. Light effect transitions. If I go over to the next, light effect transitions. We also have the blur transitions. You can see there are different transitions here in Capcut. So let's just select one and see what the first one will do. So if I should click on the first one, which is overlay. So if I click on the first one, which is the black, let's click on black smoke and let's see what this one is going to do. Remember, you must have data, so it's taking time to load a little bit. But if your data connection is very fast, it's going to take just a few seconds. I think I'm having a little bit of data of network issue here. That's why it's actually slowing down a bit. So, okay, I think it has been added now. Okay. Once you add an effect, a transition rather, once you add a transition, you're going to see that that gap is not going to be empty. You're going to be showing something like a triangular kind of icon here. That means a transition has been added in between these two clips. So if I play this clip now from here and to the next, let's see what's going to bring us. So you see that? You see how cool that is? So if I play this, so let's move. So this is how you actually move to the next clip. So this is how beautiful your video can look using transition. So let's work with the next one. Let's click on the next one and add another transition. Okay, so let us add the transition on our next clip. We've added for this one, which is currently cool. Then let's add for the next clip, which is from this second clip down to the third clip. So what you have to do is click on this gap icon here. Once you click on it, it's going to bring up the transition menu for you. Remember, we have lots of transition. We have the camera transition, we have the light effect transition, we have the blur transition. So there are so many. That is why the CapCut app is actually a nice app for social media and for TikTok, for those who are TikTokers. So it has so many transitions you can choose from. So many amazing transitions you can choose from. So let's choose on that transition. I think let's go with the camera transition. So let's choose another transition from the camera icon. So okay, let's choose this shake. You can see that. You can see that. So if I choose this shake, it already selected the shake. Remember this icon here, this 0.1 seconds, 14 seconds, or 1.4 seconds. This actually determines the time the transition is going to take to play. The time the transition is going to take to come in. Remember, this is a passing transition. So the time the transition is going to take to come in. Okay, let me set it to 0.5 so you're going to see. So you can see it's very short. If I take it down, the transition will just apply very smoothly, very fast. You understand? 0.2 seconds. So within 0.2 seconds, the transition is just going to apply. But if I should extend this to maybe 1.3 seconds, the transition is going to take a whole lot of time. So you can see that. So that's a little bit longer. So I think the average you normally put this is 0.9 or 0.8. So this is the best way you can actually get the best out of your transition. So if I select the shake, you click on the OK icon here, the transition has been added. How will you know the transition has been added? Is because you see this thing that looks like a rectangular icon in between the gap. This thing that looks like a rectangular icon in between the gap means transition is in between these two videos. So if I should go back and play this, let's see how it's going to be. Okay, this is the first transition and this is the second transition. So you can see how beautiful you can make your video look. You can do as many transitions, add so many videos. Even you can decide to even cut this video too into two more places, into another half. Let's split this video. So if I click on this video, I can split it. You can see it has created a gap in between the two videos, this one and this other one. So I can decide to add a transition in between these two. So if I click on it, I can add another transition. So you can add as many transitions that you like. So let's use the light effect. So if I should use this glare, let's choose this glare 2 effect or glare 2 transition. Remember, you have to have a data connection on, so you have to have a free flow of network and editing. I think we're having a little bit of network challenge here. So okay, let's choose another one. Let's choose the pooling. Okay, so you can see this one is totally different from the first one. So if I select the pooling, so why? Okay, let's just watch it. So this is the second transition, and this is the last transition. So you can see that it's actually working perfectly well. So you can add as many transitions that you like to your videos, from one video to another video to another, just like that. So that's basically how to add transitions to your videos in Capcut. Yeah, so hi guys, welcome to another exciting tutorial. And in today's video, I'll be showing you how to add text to your video, as text is a very important factor in video editing or video creation. So as we have right here in our previous class, I've shown you how to add videos, how to add audio, and also do some transition. So these are this is the last project we actually worked on. So I'm going to be adding a couple of text on this video. So firstly, if you want to add text to your video, the first thing you have to do is look down on your toolbar. On your toolbar, we have the edit, we have the audio, we have the text. And what you have to first do is just click on the text icon. And once you click on the text icon, it's going to bring out another sub menu for you. And as you can see, this is a sub menu. It has add text, it has stickers, it has auto caption, text to audio, text template, and so many other tools here, which I'm going to be explaining in the course of this training. So what we want to rather do is add text immediately. So what you want to do right now is click on the add text button. So once you click on add text button, you can see it's going to pop up. You're going to bring out a space for you to type in your text into your video. Now, what I just want to type, I just want to type something very simple. So I'm going to type new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. So I've put in my text. You can click on OK on the check icon there. You're going to add your text to your video. So basically, this is how to add your text in your video. So if I play this, you're going to see. So you can see that new beginning. So now, but the text is not actually looking good. It's not actually looking enticing. It's not really catchy. It's just stagnant. So what you have to do, you have to stylize this text. You can either change what I mean by stylizing, you can change the font, you can change the color, you can change whatever thing you want on your text. So we've added the text, good and fine. Then let's go and stylize the text. So what you want to do right now is click on the text icon again. Click on the text icon, then tap on this text you just added here. This is the text you just added, new beginning. So tap on it. Once you tap on it, it's going to highlight it on the screen. Then what you want to do next is click on this button here. If you click on this button here, it's going to bring out, yes, you can click on this button. Now there are two ways to actually do it. You can click on, let me take this back a little. So you can click on this button here, which is like a pen icon here. If you tap on it, you're going to bring back your text box whereby you typed in your text previously. So you can then stylize your text from here, or you can do it another way. If you want to bring up this menu or this interface where you can stylize your text. So let me do it another way. So if I want to also do that, I can click on this text twice. So you can see that it has brought out this interface where I can edit my text or stylize my text. So first of all, when you finish typing your text, this is what it's going to show. We have different menus here. We have the font menu, we have the style, we have the effect, we have animation, we have bubbles, and we have preset. Now all of these things have different functions, and I'm going to be explaining that to you in a bit.